Okay, what's going on, guys? I'm Skylent. What's up, Attack? And we are playing Swordsman Online. This is a game very similar to Age of Wushu or Yule Gang 2. Okay, so what we are gonna do, we are gonna be auto-pathing all over the place. Yeah, Swordsman Online has a really big auto-path system. It's actually really popular in a lot of Eastern games and a lot of free-to-play MMOs currently, but it's actually okay. The game is action-ish based. I'm gonna say ish because there's actually a couple of different control schemes that you can use in this game. So yeah, the auto-pathing and the questing, all of that, yeah, it's a little bit AFK-ish. It's not that fun. There is mounts in the game, and the game actually doesn't look horrible. It really doesn't. I'm playing on all max graphics. It's running better than a lot of free-to-play games. And yeah, you know, 30 frames per second on a medium gaming machine, whatever. It looks good. You can tone it down for the more competitive settings. But yeah, the game looks nice. Okay, so this game is, you get a couple of different abilities. It's very martial arts based. It's kind of action based, but at the same time, it's also not. It's a little bit standstill. And we will see when we get to a couple of the different quests when we actually get to fight and everything. So this is the city, this is the environment that we are in, very feudal, Japanese or Asian, Chinese. So yes, very martial arts based, of course, kung fu, magic, chi, ki, all that good stuff, all that good high fantasy stuff that you would expect from the East. Okay, so let's actually go kick some ass, right? Because that's pretty much what the game is about. It's going and kicking ass. There's really not too much with crafting or anything. There is dye options, apparently. I'm not high enough level to really get a grasp on it, but apparently there is dye, and there's also lots of different costumes, especially with the different martial arts schools. So, well, let's just look at the environment. Look at this environment. Look how pretty it is. Definitely beautiful. Definitely is. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm playing on all max right now. Okay, so there's lots of different ways to sort of teleport around the map, which is totally fun. I'm totally fine with that. I actually really do prefer, like, say, a World of Warcraft sort of scenario where it's a little bit more realistic and you can actually fly around and go around and do things. But for what this game is, I think it's fine. Its grinding isn't really that grindy. But there is a lot of text in the quest. There's not really much with voice acting, but there is actually cinematics, which is really cool, and that kind of gives it a leg up. Definitely. Alright, so it looks like we are just talking to a bunch of people, and, you know, I want to show you more than that, but this game really is. Let's see, what level am I? Let me go to my character. For, like, the first 10 levels, okay, I'm level 12. For the first 12 levels, it's just talking. I can imagine it's probably going to be like that throughout the whole thing. Very generic questing. So yeah, let's just click on stuff and just things are happening, right? Even if I couldn't read, I'd still be able to play this game, which is a little bit tragic. I really like games that actually make you have to think, like RuneScape. Oh, it looks like I'm in some sort of conflict inside of a tea house. Oh snap, these people are talking. So this is kind of cool. In this little scenario, there is voice acting, there is sort of like, it's kind of cinematic, and it's really interesting. This game is based on a novel, so it's actually very heavily RPG based. Alright, so let's see what the combat is. Let's do some damages! So you can see I can move around, but not when I'm actually attacking. When I'm actually doing attacks, I can't. So I have to move, do an attack. And then I can always just stand still and do different crazy abilities. But it really helps to dash and to jump around, because then you get out of their area. Okay, let me just attack this guy one more time, it looks like. Whack. Gotcha. Okay, I'm in the Shaolin school, so that's why I have a staff. And whenever, this is basically kind of your classes. You have different schools like Aime, Shaolin. You have like the Sword of Infinity, stuff like that. You do use different weapons and items. Let me go defeat troublemakers. Okay, so we still got to destroy these troublemakers. Yeah, if you jump in the air, they can't hit you. Their skill shots will miss. You can also dodge skill shots by moving around. But at the same time, when you use a skill, you are standing still. It's not like World of Warcraft where you can just move around. There is a combo system. It's a little bit pointless. It's just like you can preset what, like you can go number 1, number 3, number 2, number 4, and it'll just do it in order. It's nothing like Terra. Nothing as cool or awesome as Terra. Combo system. So let's beat up this guy, do some basic attacks. And also, you will be able to have a lot more acrobatics. So right now I have double jump unlocked. I have the roll dash. I can run also, I think. Or do I not have the run unlocked? Okay, so you can actually do a bunch of different acrobatics, but you have to learn that later down the line, unlike Yule Gang 2, which you kind of get it right off the bat. So as you might have just seen, I was actually in an instance. I was in a phased part of the server, and it's because I was doing a little story thing, and then it put me back into the MMO world where I could see other players. And that's a cool thing, right? But it's also a problem because the quests are extremely single-player focused. Like, this game might as well just be a action RPG. There's no point in having it being an MMO because really there's no point in the interaction. Like, the quests, you just don't need it. Oh yeah, the auto-pathing seems to be a little bit glitchy right now, but beta is beta. That could be fixed. Might just be a server latency problem. Alright, so I'm going to get on my mount, I'm going to go. Yeah, the animations aren't incredibly great, but I can say the spell effects at least look really big. You also have like different special attacks that you get up a gauge and you can do your special attack. I'm actually a little bit confused on how to get it activated. Alright, choose bulletin board and click bush in this, whatever. Okay, so yeah, the cities look nice. Yeah, see the auto-pathing is having trouble. It doesn't really know where to go right now. What is even going on? I don't even know. The controls are just a little bit weird. But hey, that's actually something that we should talk about. The controls can actually be customized. So let me show you that. Oh, I really like the camera setting. The camera, you can actually free float your camera and turn off the UI and take pictures and stuff. That's really cool. But anyways, so we're going to go to the settings. And right after the settings, since I've basically shown you what the game is, since there's really no crafting or PvP, I can't access PvP yet, but so I'll show you what the character creator is like after this. But so we're on all high, gameplay, keybinds, of course, all the usual stuff. Control scheme, you can quickly do the classic or you can do action. Basically, this sets it like Terra, so then it's like a third-person shooter. You have traditional 3D and the SM Classic. So that's really interesting, right? That you could just do that? Freaking cool. Okay, so if we can, no, okay, I can't. There are PvP arenas, or there is open world PvP. That's what this game is really about, guild and open world PvP. Very similar to Age of Wushu, except right now all you can do is duel. You can't actually participate in the PvP until level 31, which I don't imagine it would take too long, but still, that's a really huge turnoff for me for a game that's a martial arts game that's all about the PvP, at least for me. So let's go create a character. Let's have fun with this. All right, so we're gonna select a gender. Let's go with female. Okay, so we have one costume apparently right at the moment. There is advanced body settings. This is something that I missed before. Okay, so we have different hairstyles. They look really nice though, right? Like, they're actually really interesting. We have different faces, not too many different faces, and really they don't make too much of a difference. You can't change the eye color, or you might be able to change it in the advanced settings. Okay, so this is the character creator. It's pretty okay. Let's go to advanced settings and see what we have. Oh, we have sliders. Wow, that would make it well. Oh my gosh, how derp. All right, cute. She's cute. But it looks like, can we still not change? It looks like advanced body settings? Oh wow, we can change the body completely and entirely. You do get to choose a portrait. I think that's okay. They don't have any blonde portraits. You can go blonde, which is cool that they actually have something up on Yule Gang 2 when I did it, that you couldn't be blonde. But it just seems like there's some things missing from the character creator that I would like to have, like blue eyes. Can I get blue eyes? Can I go to details? I can't get blue eyes? Are you serious? It looks like I can't get blue eyes. So that, you know, that's just something small. It's very, I guess, authentic, like Eastern. You're gonna make an Eastern character, so just keep that in mind. If you like playing like your character like somebody that looks exactly like you, there is sliders and everything to customize it to where normally you would be able to, but they very much focus on the Eastern aesthetic. So I wish I could show you more about the PvP, but I can't because I can't unlock it. But basically, quests are extremely usual, AFK worthy, and then the combat is actually kind of interesting. I think Age of Wushu also does it just as good. This game is a little bit more on the action side, but that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have fun. If you get in the beta, go ahead and try it, because it's at least interesting, and it is based on a novel, and it does have a really cool story, at least. I really like the involvement that they have with the character. But then again, it's supposed to be an MMO, but it doesn't really feel like an MMO, at least until you get to the PvP. So, thanks for watching. I'm Skyline Shore with Attack Gaming, and we'll see you guys later.